Hello and welcome to Palia. I have no idea what this game is. I saw it on Steam. I was like, that looks kind of like a cozy little life sim kind of game. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll play it. I've been kind of itching to get into another one of these since I completed my time at Sandrock. So here we are. And as you can see with the mouse, I'm playing on PC. I'm not using the Xbox this time. I'm finally playing a PC game. So access your in-game data across platforms. Across platforms? So can I play this on Xbox? You will not be able to link a Palia account to your Steam account later. Oh. Wait a minute, let me see. Is Palia coming to Xbox? I'm gonna have to open my browser. Where's my it's on the other side of the room. Bollocks! We'll go all the way over here just to get... Go on, quick. We'll do a little search. Why do I insist on putting my charger so far away from my desk? The game will also be released on Xbox, PS4, and PS5. But is it out on Xbox? Well, I'll worry about that another time. Because the only reason I want to play on Xbox is for achievements, but I'm sure this will come to PC Windows Store, maybe. Because Xbox kind of wants you to do that nowadays. So we'll say no for now. Skip, continue. Yeah, I'm not going to read them. Nobody ever reads these. Set up account. Oh, I have to leak my email. Great. Give me a minute. Okay, so there was a bit of confusion. It took me a while. It turned out I have an account for this. I think I vaguely remember before this game came out, or like right after it came out in early access, I made an account so that I could play it in the future, and I just never did. So I signed up to this, completely forgot. So I had an account. I just had to go and reset my password because I didn't know what it was. So there we go. Okay, be a responsible neighbor, be a kind neighbor. What do you mean? So, emotions and responsibilities we play, blah blah blah. Yep, okay. Embrace diversity, reject discrimination. Yeah, I agree. Yep, all good. Yep. So, 1 minute, is this like an MMO? Is this like I'm playing with loads of other players? I knew it was multiplayer, but I didn't. So is this like I'm gonna be talking to like random people? If so, this is a very different style of game for this genre, but we'll see how it goes. Oh god, character creation. I know that I'm gonna spend a lot of time in here because I'm gonna want to get the perfect character. This is gonna be half the video, so I'm gonna create my character and then I'll resume the recording. So see you in a moment. And there we go, character's done. It's probably could do with maybe with those trousers. I could do with like a better. I don't know. I kind of like this. That actually looks pretty good. But yeah, maybe. I actually quite like that as well, but I prefer this. I think either of these works. I kind of like this as well, because when you got that, it's like, it's the same color all the way through. But here, it's like, it's close enough to this, but there's a slight variation to where it just, yeah, I think I'll go with that. Even though I prefer the color green, we'll go with this. I think this looks quite good. Right. Finish look. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, character's nickname and name. Okay, so, to protect your privacy, do not use your real name. Oh, I'm gonna use my real name. Because I always do. I don't care about my privacy too much. So, we're just gonna go with... I mean, why don't we just do it like, we'll go with my name, but we'll use, like, an alternative. You know what? I really like Final Fantasy XII. Let's go with Vaughan. Like from Final Fantasy XII. And for full name, we'll just go with Vaughan. I could give them a full name, but I can't think of anything. The name is already taken. Of course it is. I mean, why wouldn't it be taken? You know what? Just use my last name, why not?
To go out into the world. I have high hopes for what you can accomplish.
I mean, I'm used to people calling me Vaughan instead of Vaughan, because I have friends from Canada, and so they constantly go, "Hey Vaughan, hey Vaughan, can you do this? Hey Vaughan, do you want to play this?" So I'm like used to hearing people say Vaughan.
There's so much to learn.
Oh my dragon! Did you just materialize out of nowhere? What do these symbols mean? Maybe like, this is someone who's energetic, like, not sure, but I'm glad to be here. And then, more like from a aspiring pink void. Then, I honestly have no idea. And then, neutral, I'm guessing, well, I'm here, aren't I? What kind of character do I want to roleplay? I want to be someone who's a bit colder, someone who's a bit more poetic, be someone who's just very energetic, or be someone who's just kind of like, well, I'm here, aren't I? You know what? I don't want to be a dick, but I think the fourth one is probably what I'm going for. Out of all of these. Yeah. Oh no, can you tell me about where you came from? Not any of your humans remembers, and this is kind of a big deal. Sorry, that's all I've got. Right. We'll talk about this all later once you get settled in. We should slow down. Why don't you take this map and head into town where you can talk to Ashura? No, is that it? Ashura? The innkeeper. He's been helping others like you get settled in. I would help you myself, but I'm working on something here. I am this close to figuring it out. I was so caught off guard, I realized I forgot to introduce myself, explain why I'm here. The name's Gina. I'm an apprentice scholar researching these ruins. I have not read anything in so long, so I apologize. And this here is my research assistant, Heckler. Be sure to ask if you have any other questions. I've got to get back to the grind. Okay. I'm wiping my nose. My nose is no, recording is getting all annoying. Yeah. Oh god, the lag. Yeah. Oh wow, Heckler, you're well, you look like something that Pyrocynical would be a really big fan of. Hello, human. I know you must have many questions about your spontaneous emergence. Your presence heralds much change in the world of Palia. What am I? Who are you? Why was your friend so freaked out? Who are you? I'm Heckler. It is my duty to aid and protect the young scholar known as Gina. We have stumbled upon you during a routine excavation of the ruins of this ancient human city. This occurrence comes at a great surprise to young Gina. I, on the other hand, found it inevitable. You were bound to return one day. Why not today?
My Gina needs me.
Yeah. Well, I can't really do a robot voice. So, like I said, I don't really know what kind of game this is. I have, like, looked at literally nothing. So, I don't really know what to expect. The only thing I've seen of this... Did the game just crash? Oh, no. I will say I have a very old CPU, and I'm recording and streaming at the same time. So, the game may struggle a little to run. Alright. Using your compass. Okay. My CPU is really struggling today. Not really a shock, you know. Hey there. So it's good to see a new face in the village. Welcome to Kilmar. I'm sure this is quite a lot to take in. I'm Asher, the innkeeper of the Ormu's Horn. Unfortunately, there isn't any room in the inn right now. But we do have some old plots where you can build yourself a tent. What do you say? Want to take in this great outdoors? Have a night sleeping under the stars. I'm not the camping type. I'm just glad to have a place to sleep. You know, we'll go with the... I'm not the camping type. I hear ya. I slept in a tent for years when I was a soldier. Never quite got used to it. Well, after you get your tent set up, maybe you can talk to me about getting yourself something more permanent. Let's see ya. To build a tent, you're going to need to collect some materials. I got an axe here for you, but you'll have to talk to the resident miner, Hodari, about the pick. Lucky for you, he's picking out the plots right now. Why don't you head on over so you can meet him? Hey, this is a good call. This is a multiplayer game, right? I should check that my mic isn't broadcasting to everyone. I doubt a game like this even has voice chat. But you never know. It is nicely animated, though. I don't think this game has voice chat. I think it's all going to be, if you want to talk to another player, do it through text. So, coming along, a lot of trash left. Oh, hi. Hello, Pavel. Hodari Pavel, of Pavel Mining. What can I do for you? Sure, sent me for a pickaxe. Right, sure, I sent several of you new folk my way. Just the whole reason I'm out here. Whole reason I'm checking out the soundness of these campsites. Don't need you all buried in mud. In fact, this one's about ready to use if you want it. Just need a bit more work. I see you got your axe already. Here, take this pick too. Oh, it's good to have the right tool for the right job. Use them both to kill the debris, would you?
See you around, I guess.
My voice is dry today. I should get some water. I should get a bottle of water. Don't know why I said it like that. So, like I mentioned earlier, I did play a lot of my time at Sandrock. So, I don't know what to do for commentary for videos like this, but there will be a lot of editing. I'm not just going to leave myself mining in silence, but I'm not going to force myself to speak when I don't need to speak either. I'll just do it bit by bit. But I'm going to clear the space out because I know I'm going to end up needing to clean this out after I talk to him, so I might as well do it now rather than go talk to him and goes, okay, now you can set up your camp, and then I'm busy doing all this shit instead of setting up my camp. So I'll get this out of the way. Oh, another thing to start off this video with as well. I have new internet now. I've swapped provider. And the speed difference is really big. I'm meant to be getting 800 to 1,000 download. At the minute, I'm only getting 500. but it was really bad yesterday. I was only getting 20 download, but 100 upload, and the internet kept disconnecting throughout the day. So things haven't been entirely smooth, but it's the first few days of having this internet. I expect things to be kind of busted. But it should mean that streams look and run a lot better. I'm now streaming 1080p with 8,000 kilobits per second. So streams should look a lot nicer. The only thing that's holding it back is my hardware. My CPU and motherboard are quite old. Like, I've had this CPU since 2014. So, 10 years. So it definitely needs... Well, nearly 11 years, actually, because technically I got this computer in, like, November. Maybe, like, right before Christmas. So, technically, I think this computer is coming up to 11 years old. But I can't quite remember when I got this piece. Because originally, this PC came in like a bundle with a case and no GPU. So my very first GPU in this computer was a GTX 770. I upgraded from that to my brother's 970. And then a month later, the 1080 Ti came out. So he bought the 1080 Ti. I gave my 970 to his girlfriend at the time. And I bought his what was it? His 1080. And recently, because of a bet I did with my friend, which involved a 36 game, I 100%ed that game, all the achievements for it, and because I did that, he decided to give me a 6950 XT. Which is funny, you know, 69, and I got it because of a porn game. You know, but yeah, I own a 6950 XT now, which is twice as powerful as a 1080, and I've given my 1080 away to my sister. Like, I could have sold it, but I was like, you know what? As much as I need money, I'd rather just. I gave the 970 away. I'm just gonna give the 1080 away. It's fine. It's doing a nice thing for a family member or a friend, so it's like, I don't need money for my friend or family for that. I'll just give it them as a present. But yeah, so, as I was saying, I have the 6950 XT now. It is amazing. I love it. I love it so much. It was a complete pain in the arse to get it, because my friend had to send it from Australia. So, it was expensive. The shipping. And there was one attempt where they just sent it back. It never got to me. And then on the second attempt, it finally got to me. Which was really, really lucky. But it does mean now that when I render videos, it is so much faster. Like before, it would have taken me 3 hours to render a 1 hour video. 2 hours, 3 hours roughly to render a 1 hour video. Now it takes an hour to render a 1 hour video. To render a 3 hour video, it's like 2 hours, 40 minutes to 3 hours, something like that. So, it's a lot better. There's a lot less waiting around, and now with this internet, it no longer takes an entire day to upload 4 videos. It now takes half an hour to upload a video. If even that. So, it is, just overall, my whole doing YouTube and Twitch thing is so much better now. Just because of that. Just because of that. My voice is really broken today. You know what I blame it on? I haven't done a video in a while. Because I've been waiting for new games to come out. I've been editing Like a Dragon. Which is a series I completed back in January or February. And so, as I'm trying to speak, my voice, I'm just not used to talking anymore. So my voice just keeps giving out on me. Also, I'm noticing my mouth is getting really dry really fast. I definitely need some water. So I think at some point, I will pop downstairs, get a bottle of water. I don't know how long I'm going to record for. I don't really have a plan. I'm just going to record until I'm like, yeah, this is a good place to stop.
What?
Still lots to do, but it's a start. Found this weird thing. Found a lot of strange things in the mines, but I'm not sure what this is. Well, you found it, so you keep it. It's your plot after all. I've got other plots to inspect, but there should be space to drop this work table down for now. I suggest you focus on getting a roof over your head and try to keep things... and a place to keep your things before you worry about glowing tubes. Bye.
Bye.
Ah. That's more of his voice, and it's got kind of like that American flair to it. Okay, so how do I build as a H? Oh. Okay. Oh wow, you can get a pretty big area. Would you look at that? Okay. So I can set down a work table. We'll put it out the way. Oh wait. Okay. So we'll put it out the way over here. How do I rotate it? Just fine to it. There we go. And then this. Brilliante. So how do I set this down? Oh boy, and this is a big boy. And we'll put my chest. Can I put it inside? I can put it inside. There we go. Talk to Arnie. Okay. Whoa, good, you haven't left yet. My mom, Delia? Told me there was another new human in town, and here you are. I ran on the way here from the farm. She wanted you to have this housewarming gift, fresh dairy from the Daya family farm. Welcome to Kilima. And I wanted you to have your mail. I'm Orny, and I handle all the deliveries around here. Twice a day, every day, rain or shine. 6 in the morning and 6 at night. So I think it's safe to say my job is about to get a lot more interesting. Do you like getting mail? You look like someone who would like getting their mail. Looks can be deceiving. Maybe with the white, really? Maybe with the right mail, you'll change your mind. Come on, check it out. It's your first mail delivery ever. I got milk!
Gotta grab a snack.
What was that? What was that bell for? Because it's 6 PM? Check your mail to pick up items. Dear Vaughan, I've informed my Gina and you have emerged fully formed into from the swelling mist. This is wonderful news. Happy day to miss birthing to you, new human. Other humans call me Ina, not Eleanor. Ina, and I would like to share with you the joy of fishing. Please take this rod into your possession. Okay, cool. Thank you. Hassian, to whom it may concern. City Hall requires that I send these letters to new residents. You will find a bow and a set of arrows attached to the package. City Hall also requires me to tell you that I am available to tutor you in their use. During work hours, you will find me at the Kilima village. This is not an invitation to waste my time. I am busy. Okay. And next. Alright, Vaughan. Dear Vaughan. Looks like you've been improving your forging skills. Why don't you take it in the inlet and I'll show you how to use this pot of water. Okay. That voice hurts my throat. So I now have ammunition. Open your ammo pouch. Where's my ammo pouch? There it is. Collect and cool. And you can buy it by buying from the dude in the place. Okay.
Howdy.
So how you setting in? This plot's huge. I heard you can find some pretty cool stuff in the dirt. My dad found an old copper arrowhead in our yard last week, but all I ever seem to find is rocks. Well, I guess I found a strange artifact. Does a weird glowing tube count? Does a weird glowing tube count? Oh wow, that definitely counts. Have you figured out what it does yet? Not yet. I bet Gina might know. She's always hanging around in the ruins. You should go and see her you should go and see if she's found something like this before. Oh yeah, I almost forgot all the excitement. I brought a present for you too. A Bug Scout's official belt and a set of smoke bombs too. I'm a member of the Killimer's best and only bug catching club. I gotta run now. But if you stop by later, I'll give you some tips on how to use them. I bet you're hungry right now. You should talk to my dad, Badru, to learn how to grow food, and Ref, who works at the inn, can teach you how to cook it. You know, everyone's waiting to meet you. Come on, I'll race you.
Gotta grab a snack.
So I need to follow this guy? Oh, no, he's disappeared. I just need to leave my plot. Oh, we're going this way. Also, I do apologize if the voices I do aren't very good. Not a voice actor. Closest to voice acting I do is recording voices on YouTube videos for the Like a Dragon series and Persona one day. Persona 6. Again, I did play through Persona 5 Royal, which you can go and see that playthrough if you like Persona 5 Royal. It's very long now. Like 130 episodes. We are so happy to welcome you to Palia. We started Singular 6 in order to create new worlds and that deepens player lives, and we hope that Palia lives up to that. As a startup studio, we're excited to find a way to Palia, and we can't live without players like you giving it a chance. If you like what we're trying to create and want to support it further, the biggest thing you can do is simply tell your friends or family about Palia. It would mean the world to us. We really hope that you enjoy exploring what Palia has to offer. Welcome home. Thank you, Singular 6. Best of luck with your game. It's actually kind of cool so far. So it's a fairly decent sized map, which is always nice to see. Navigating the map, yep, and then you can follow, like, oh yeah, so you can see like where they are. So that's where Gina is, Heckler. That's the guy that I haven't met yet. But now time works in this. If you get a debuff if you don't sleep and shit. I do wonder how many players you can run into at any given time. But we'll find out. I think only about 12,000 people playing this game at its peak. I don't know how many people are playing it right now, no. Another newcomer, huh? Perhaps you think this building looks friendly and inviting. Maybe you thought you could even borrow a book or two. Incorrect! A Palian librarian's job is not to just loan books out all willy-nilly. No, she must also guard the knowledge within those sacred tombs. And I don't know how they did things where you come from, but we Palians believe knowledge in the wrong hands can be disastrous. You may peruse the books marked for public use, but you won't see a drop of extra knowledge until I have properly vetted you. Now off you go, I am far too busy to keep coddling you. I don't want to talk to you either. Bit of a cunt. Alright. Okay, let's talk to Gina. Hi Vaughan, it's good to see you again. Did you get settled in alright? Actually, if you're standing on my back, we'll go with this one. If you call standing on my back finding this object, alright. Oh, I'm sorry you hurt yourself. But you know what they say, Nikitsu would never have caught the moon without a lot of pain and suffering. Can I see that? Oh wow, I can't believe it. It's an ancient flow battery. And you say you just found this in some old junk? Guess I'm just lucky. Well, this certainly is my lucky day. It might take me a bit of time to figure out what this does. I'll send you a letter once I know something. Okay. Sup, you're new, right? I'm Kenyatta. Kenyatta? Glorified City Hall receptionist. My parents run this place. If you have a problem, you should probably go to one of them. If you want to get out of trouble, hit me up. Okay, so you're a rebellious type. That makes sense. Holy shit, you're fucking massive.
Hey there.
Howdy, I'm expert around these parts. You might recognize me as Seifu, the famous monster slayer. If you have to brag, you're not that famous. That's such a cunt thing to say, but I love it. That's Seifu. Wow, I just realized. You know what? I'll go with. If you have to brag, you're not that famous. Rude, but apt. I suppose I'm not as tourist as I was back in my heyday. I used to be known in all 12 provinces. How did a famous monster like me end up in a quaint suburban hamlet such as this? Well, that's a good question. Unfortunately, fortunately I have a good answer. You see, I became a mother, and I realized anger and danger besties was, well, a little too dangerous for my young son. So I took a position as in the town of the blacksmith. These days I make blades instead of wield them. Good to see you. I was just turning down from the night with my copy of 200 Ways to Skin a God Cat. You know, it's just some light reading bedtime.
Come back again soon.
Some bedtime reading is what I was probably meant to say there. Alright, so that's kind of like a... Greetings, I am the Honourable Kenny Bahari. The first son of the late Kenjan Bahari, and the 111th... the 100th of the 11th, thank you. Brain. I blame my friend Dan and his character Montelius Quintilius the 5th of the 5th of the 6th, and whatever else it was from D&D. The 118th Duke of the Baharan province, and my brother to Kenyahara Bahari, the current Duchess of the Bahari province. I am mayor of this fine village, and it is a great pleasure and honor to welcome you among us. Ah, my voice. Tell me, what do you think I'm doing? Do you think I'm doing, you're doing alright, there's always room for improvement? No. No. Oh, well, I expect your honesty. Don't worry about the tears, I'm not crying, it's just my allergies.
My door is always open.
I feel bad now. I'm gonna stop being nice to people. I know starting out a new place can be tough, but you've been doing a great job. I thought I'd help you out. I got a couple of recipes for purchase that might make your life a little easier. You'll probably want to get a sawmill first thing to turn some of that wood into planks. Don't cut any fingers on it, okay? I need 100 gold. I have no gold. I could sell some wood. It's worth 1 each. Sell these. Sure, give me 22 gold. Just need to get 100 gold.
Drop by when.
Oh, whoops. Okay. So where to next? Talk to Badru, okay, and talk to Ref to learn how to cook. Ah, okay. It's kind of like Stardew where you can't just go into people's bedrooms. Yeah, how do I get back to my home? Where's mine? I should have really paid attention to the map. So I'm up there, so I need to go... Let's set a marker and drop a waypoint. There we go. Alright, so we're going this way. I will take my time and learn how to get around this place, but for now, I'm just going to use waypoints to make it a bit easier. But we'll head to bed, get back out in the daytime. I wonder how it works, the day-night cycle of other players. Maybe I can't skip to daytime. Maybe I have to just stay awake. Visiting friends. Why not say hello to a friend? Drop in on a friend while they're home by interacting with the signboard. Unfortunately, I don't have any friends who play in this game. So if there's anyone who watches this video and you want to join me and play it for a bit, message me. Just leave a comment saying, hey, like, if you want to add me, you can add me here, etc. Just reach out and we can meet up. Okay. Let's do this then. Let's see, can I sleep? I don't have a bed, so I don't think so. What we're gonna do is, can I go outside of here and mine things anyway? It looks like I probably can, I just can't build here. I need to upgrade my tool. So I think all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grind some shit out here until either it's daytime or I've got enough money to buy the thing I need. So, I think I'll pause the recording until I get to a point where I can, do shit again. Can I just think to myself, I don't really have any commentary to give right now. I can't think of anything to say. So, you know what, actually? You know what we'll talk about? You know what I mind? Anime. I recently have been getting back into anime for the first time in, like, 8 years. And from 2018 to 2024, I hadn't finished a single full season of an anime. Like, I hadn't sat through the entire season of an anime. Because I would just get bored. Or I would lose interest. Or because of, like, Chainsaw Man. I thought, oh, well, this is a great show, I'm loving this. I got to episode 4 and I was like, I'm just not having fun watching this anymore. And I think what it was is the show was just a bit too grim. Like, what I need in a show is I don't need it. I don't want a show that's gonna make me feel sad. Eh? I'm fine with feeling sad for an episode or two, but I don't want a sad ending. I don't want a bad ending. I don't want main characters dying and shit. And if that's in a show, I'm not gonna enjoy it. And the reason for that is quite simple. real life is depressing as fuck, and for me, media like TV shows, anime, whatever, video games, they can have main characters dying. I can accept it, but it needs to be done in a very certain way for me, to really enjoy it and not get sad about it, because I am already depressed as fuck. Like, normal life makes me really sad. Okay? The real world is fucking dog shit, and I don't like the real world. So, I need an escape. And so, for shows like Chainsaw Man, where main characters die, and it's not really a happy kind of show, I can't get into it, because I'm not in the right headspace to enjoy that kind of media. I think that's a show where in like 10 years, when I'm like a lot happier, I'll be gladly able to watch much sadder, dramatic, dark shows. But for now, I just need slice of lives. I just need something to cheer me up. So I finally got into anime again because I watched a show called Tomo-chan is a Girl. And it's a very, very simple show. It's about this girl who's very, very boyish. She's a tomboy. She's very masculine. And she's in love with her childhood best friend, who doesn't realize that she's even a girl, because she's always seen her as a guy, just like one of the lads. That kind of thing. And it's a very simple romantic comedy. And you know what? I fucking loved it. I really, really, really enjoyed it. And it made me realize, like, you know what? Maybe I do like anime. Maybe I still like anime. So, since that happened, I decided, you know what? I enjoyed that show so much, I want to watch more anime. So, I watched another show. And then another. And then another. And I think I've sat through 8 seasons of shows so far. And I'm like nearly at the end of rewatching Parasite the Maxim, which still to this day, my favorite anime. It's the best one. It's the best one I've seen. I love it. But unfortunately, because my browser isn't open, I can't fully go over the shows I've been watching. But I just finished one the other day, which was called. It's a long title. It's called I was banished from the hero party, so I decided to live the quiet life, or something like that. And I binged both seasons. I just finished it yesterday, and I really, really enjoyed that show. A good mix of drama, a good mix of comedy, wholesomeness, good bit of romance. Loved it. There's only one thing in that show I don't like, and I'm not going to say because of spoilers, but it involves Ruti. There's a certain change with Ruti in Season 2. I was like, is this really necessary? Are we really doing this? And that's all I'm going to say. Just, yeah, that one bit, I was like, this is unnecessary. I don't like this. But other than that, I really enjoyed the show. Very wholesome. It's good. It's just very, very wholesome. Really enjoyable. Other shows as well is I'm currently watching a show called My Wife Has No Emotion. It's about a bloke who falls in love with a robot. It's kind of like Chobits, but not. It's very different to Chobits, but it's like Chobits. And honestly, I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm not taking it as a serious show. Like, it is full of tropes. It is not, amazingly written. It's well written for what it's going for. And it's nothing special. It's not a show I'm going to be like, oh, this is going to be one of my favorites of all time. It's not. It's going to be like a very mid show. But for me, I can enjoy a mid show if it's just entertaining and it's just cheers me up enough. You know what I mean? And that's what that show is doing. It's got flaws, but it's like, I don't care. It's just a very wholesome, nice show where I can just sit back and be like, oh, this is cute. And that's all I really need right now. I just need little things like that to fucking cheer me up when I'm so fucking sad every single day. So, that's another show that I'm currently watching. Another one is, man, I really should just log into Crunchyroll and Can I log in on my phone? We'll find out. If I remember my fucking password or not. Off by heart. And I'll go through all the shows I've been watching. So, I've been watching, Why Does Nobody Remember Me in This World? Which is like, it's a show when there's like demons and shit, and this guy is living a very peaceful life in the world after the demons have been defeated. And while he's talking to his best friend, or like his closest friend, he is transported to the world where the humans lost. Or like the humans are losing, and they're currently in the war. And it's him like having to come to terms that all of his friends don't remember him. They don't know who he is. And he feels completely alone. It's honestly really good. It's not amazing, but it's good. I'm enjoying it. It's not too dark. It's not really dark at all things considered. But I just watched episode 3 today, and I'm enjoying it. It's just a nice, decent show. Next is how do I pronounce this? Tuskimichi Moonlit Fantasy. Probably didn't say that right. But another isekai. I'm not really a big fan of isekais. I've kind of gone a bit sour on them. I'm it's just I'm bored of isekais. I think a lot of people are. But honestly, that show's fairly funny. I quite like the characters. I'm just hoping it doesn't turn out like reincarnated as a slime, because that was a show where in the first 6 episodes I was really enjoying, but the formula of the show wasn't enjoyable for me personally. And I know that that's onto its 3rd season now, and I just don't think I can be bothered to get into it. The same with Shield Hero. Like, I really liked Shield Hero. I nearly got to the end of it, but I just ended up dropping it because it wasn't going the direction I wanted the show to go in. And I just wasn't feeling it. I was feeling like I was getting burned out. But that season 2 is out for that now, and I hear that season 2 is worse than season 1, so it's like, is it worth getting into it? And I didn't like how it became like a harem. I thought it was, you know, very nice the way the main character was with like the main female lead. I thought, you know, it's, you know, complications aside, considering the ethical aspect of it, these two characters are very cute together. I enjoy their dynamic. But then they introduce more characters, and it's like, I don't need this. I'm losing interest. But that was kind of the last anime like I was really enjoying, and that was back when season 1 of Shield Hero came out, which I think was actually 2018. Next is Viral Hit. I'm actually on to episode 9 of this. The main character pisses me off. He's such a quivering pussy, but it's a great show. So Viral Hit is about this guy who's he's bullied. You know, he's a complete and utter pushover, but he realizes that he can make a lot of money on YouTube to help with his mum's cancer bills to get beat up on camera. And then he realizes, oh wait, it's even more profitable if the bully victim were to stand up and fight and defeat the bully. And so that's his whole thing. He's a victim of bullying who stands up to bullies and beats up bullies. And it's done pretty well. He's a massive wimp, he can't fight for shit, but he uses his intelligence and his YouTube videos on self-defense that are very niche, that nobody watches, as a way to learn how to fight. And it's quite good. Like, aside from the main character pissing me off about how much of a pussy he is, like, just how he's... Oh, the main character. He is a perfect mix of likable and hate, annoying as fuck, hate, unlikable. He's in the middle of that, where you like him, but you're like, I see why you're bullied. I get it. I don't condone it, but I know why people bully you. Eternity, I want to continue that. I was watching that a couple of years ago, and I stopped at like episode 6. I wanna try and get back into it. It's just that show is really depressing. It's not a happy show. But I do want to get back into it because I like the characters quite a lot. Our Last Crusade, or The Rise of a New World. Yeah. So this one is it's got a decently interesting premise of witches versus Imperials. And then like the whole dynamic is that the main character is falling in love with a witch, and the witch is also falling in love with an Imperial. It's this big back and forth. He's kind of a OP protagonist, but I wouldn't classify him as OP as like some shit from I was reborn into this world with my smartphone and now I'm literally invincible. That shitty, awful show. So it's not too bad. There are aspects of it where I'm like, but a lot of it is like very enjoyable. And it's mainly just the dynamic of the main two leads. They're very, very likable. Next is Citrus. This was a weird one. A lot of people don't like this show, and I get why. There's a few creepy aspects in this show. With moments of non-consensual aspects, but you look past that. You get past that, and there's actually a really cute, wholesome story in there. It's just like, technically this is non-consensual at this moment, and that's dodgy, but it's you know, it really treads the line on what it can get away with. Now, I get the criticism, but I disagree with people that get it to 1 star. It's not. I think there are some bad messages in there, but there's plenty of good ones as well. And I don't think the bad messages are ever, like, shown as being a good thing. I think it's always shown as, like, it makes the characters uncomfortable. It pisses off the characters. It wedges a divide between them. And whenever they come together and they speak things out, that's when they start having things go well between them. I guess that's the way to put it. I wasn't upset by it. But I understand why some people would be. And it sounds really dodgy. I recommend either avoid the show completely or give it a go and see what you personally feel about it. For me, again, I was like, this is dodgy, but I pushed through and I enjoyed it. It's a nice little romantic show with, it's a Yuri, so it's like lesbians. And I don't know, I found it really cute. So fuck you. Next is Wiztoria Wand and Sword. It's a great show. Honestly, really good. It's kind of like, it's about this guy who goes to a school, an academy, university for magic users, and they're all trying to become one of the special top guys who goes on to work with protecting the city, because they have a dome over them that protects them and it gives them sunlight. And none of them have ever really seen the sun properly. It's I haven't to remember all the little details, but it's honestly just a really nice show. The action is great. It's well shot. The animation is surprisingly really high quality. The voice acting is great, and the characters are so likable, especially the main lead. The main lead is insanely likable. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I gotta wait for more episodes to come out, but yeah. And then we'll do one more show before I start going through all these letters in here. Final show that I binged is Rurouni Henshin, which is a remake of a show from the 90s. And I had a look at the first episode and the one from the 90s, and I was blown away by how much better the animation in the 90s one is, and just the direction. But I still really like the remake. It's not as beautiful, I'd say, from the 90s one. The 90s one is gorgeous. And then the new one is kind of like modern, clearly on a budget and time constraints. It's the worst aspect of modern anime is I think it's just so cheap now. Because they have to. Because in the studio that made that anime, I think they put out like 4 shows last year. So then they have to. But yeah, the show from the 90s is gorgeous. It is fucking beautiful. It's shot so well. There's so much emotion with the way the director will like emphasize certain things through lighting, through shadows and color. The remake doesn't really do. Which is a big shame, but I still really enjoyed the remake. Quite a lot. The characters are fucking so likable. And it's logged me out. Why has it logged me out? Alright, we'll get back to what we're looking at. I just need to log back in so I can keep going through other shows. Please reset your password. We'll have to do this to log in. Are you kidding me? I don't want to have to reset my... Are you kidding me? I don't want to change my password. No, are you kidding me? Is it because I logged in from my phone and it was like, hey, this is dodgy. Fucking... I don't want to change my password. Oh, you cunts. I'll fucking fix it later. But we're done talking about anime because Crunchyroll just decided, fuck you. Change your password now because you logged in on your phone and not your computer like you normally do. God damn it. I've got to come up with a new password now, cunts. Again. Back onto this. Dear Vaughan, you just keep getting better and better with that axe of yours. Stop by later and I'll teach you how to build an even better one. Heard you've been using that axe I gave you. If you want to learn more about the real life of a miner, come and see me and I can teach you how to make a smelter or copper bars or even ceramic. It won't be easy, but it'll be rewarding. Tired of going out hunting or bug catching and having to drag your haul back home every quarter of the sun cycle? Well, look no further than solutions than Zeki's expanded backpack. Zeki's are greatly in stores. Yep, okay, got you. At the general store, like Stardew. So I just met you and this is crazy, but I think you're the only person I could think of to message. Something strange is happening in the with the Phoenix Shrine. Nothing world ending, not worry about. Could use your help if you got the time. Hey pal, you ever walked into one of the shops in Kilmer and thought they were liking a lot of something? Maybe you seen something shiny in someone else's house and wondered how to get the mitts on it? I might have a solution for you, but you'll need to... But I'll need you to know your call first. So let's get to know each other, yeah? But I'll need to know that you'll call first. Okay. And I'll let you in on a whole world of wonders. Okay, thank you, Zeki. Okay, so let's... I have plenty of shit to sell now, as you can see here. So let's go figure out what we can sell those to. And... let's start getting some of these quests done. My voice is... my voice is dead. You're here, awesome. You got your belt and smoke bombs, right? Before we get started, you gotta take the big bug scouts out. Oath. Alf, really? Just repeat after me. I promise to honor nature and all of its creatures, they'll lend a helping hand, and most importantly, tell Auntie anything cool you really see. Pretty sure you just made up the last one. Okay, fine, but you gotta promise anyways. We're bug buddies now, and buddies share their cool catches. Anyway, welcome officially to the Bug Scouts. Why don't you actually try and start some easy? Go, yeah. Remember, no, certain bugs will only come out at certain times. Hey, you're one of the newbies, right? Name's Ref, but you can call me Trouble. In addition to being bad news, I also provide Kilmer, and with delicious soup and stews here at the Horn. Stop by later, yeah? I'm always happy to chat and see a new friendly face. Can you see Professor Cook? Whoa now, you gotta learn to walk before you can swim. Unless you're a fish, but I'm like 97% sure you're human. Why don't you start by making a campfire with grill? I can read! 16 flint now. I was saying it's like a 16 flint for 64 gold.
Yep. Go
And
on.
it pulled me out of it for some reason. Yeah, how do I go to the store? Okay, so I want to get the smelter. There we go. Brilliant. Might as well get these as well while I'm here.
Back to it.
Okay. Next is we need to talk to that chick. Did I just see a wolf? Hunting. Equip hold. Yep. Creature will flee. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, where did that wolf go? I think the wolf is just gone. That's all there is to it. I did not react quick enough, and then the turtle came up and it got away. So I got an axe ready now in case I do run into something. Like you. Wait, no, you're a bug, aren't you? Yep, hold that to aim. And then it's hit by a smoke bomb. Yeah. Okay. Where did it go? Fuck. God damn it. I'm gonna try to shoot a bug with a bow and arrow. Okay, so we've arrived back at base. Let's build some things, then we'll end the video. And I'll take a break. So we're gonna build the sawmill. We're gonna build the smelter. Oh no, we can't. We need hide. We're gonna build the campfire. And we're good. So let's just put this right here. And let's just put this right here. So I can make grilled mushroom. And over here, we can make some planks. Oh, whoops. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good place to end this. It's an interesting little game. I don't know if I'll do a follow-up, like a part 2, maybe. Maybe I'll, but it won't be like a complete series, like a Dragon or Persona. And maybe I'll do a couple of videos where like we hop in, we see what I've done, see if there's any characters I've spoken to, and gotten and befriended and whatever. Or we'll see about building a house eventually. But who knows? Maybe I'll pick a good point to start recording again. But I'll probably play a bit more of this on my own, maybe later today, probably later today. But until then, I think I'm gonna go check on the cats, play some Final Fantasy X, because I'm trying to play through that now, and the cats just knocked some shit over, so now I need to go see what they just knocked over. Thank you very much for watching, see you next time, goodbye.